We're starting the stream.
Wobble Buffett.
All right.
Every single time.
Okay, are we ready?
Yeah.
Streaming.
All right.
Are we streaming?
We're streaming.
Oh, ha! Okay. I'm just gonna hit the music then. Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Zach. We're gonna talk about E3 stuff, and then we're gonna watch some E3 stuff. All right, let's go. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Nintendo Dads Podcast, Special E3 Edition. And we're gonna talk about E3. It's June 13th. Nintendo Christmas E3 Day is here joining me for this morning. Apparently, only until it starts is Justin Masson. What's going on, Justin?
Yeah, hey, what's going on, guys? Yeah, this. I think this happened last year too. Like, I was supposed to be at home getting ready to do the stream, and then work popped up, and I got to bail off at 5. Like, I'm so frustrated. I can't even talk about it right now. Speaking of a man who's probably incredibly frustrated all the time, Jesse Waldack's here joining us. Jesse, how are you today, buddy?
You have no idea.
No, actually, you have no idea.
Yesterday, surprisingly, went well. We started the day in my big project knowing I had 2 big issues, and I knew I would have to work a little bit yesterday, even though during my vacation. But during that time, we actually got both issues resolved, and I said, okay, I'm going on vacation now. I'm log off.
Nice. Good. So, guys, we are missing the man from the South, the deep Tennessee himself, the barbecue stained T-shirt, Marty Estes. So, Marty, we're missing you, buddy, but have fun doing what you're doing. Definitely not as important as what we are doing right now, which is talking about video games. Guys, we are 45 minutes away from E3 2017. How are you guys feeling as we get up to this?
I'm feeling pretty good. I think what's been interesting so far in E3 is that they have kind of been they've been poking their toe into other press conferences. They've been around, they've been around other stuff. We've seen stuff from them already.
Miyamoto was on someone else's stage.
Yeah,
how cool was that, right?
Saw Mario and Rabbids yesterday, which looks awesome.
Really does.
I think it's interesting because there are a lot of people who generally don't like those sort of strategy games that as soon as they saw it, they're like, oh, it's one of these. Oh, okay. Well, that's...
Yeah.
It's an interesting choice, like as far as like a genre for that game.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Because it doesn't really match the potential audience. You know what I mean? Like Mario and Rabbids, you'd think, oh, well, those are both, it's basically Mario and the Minions. And yet it's going to be like this deep tactical RPG sort of game, which that kind of genre is generally not for children, right? Like it's fairly challenging. And so that, I think, is what's interesting about that game, is that it's so what's the word? It's just an interesting combination. I'm excited for it because I love those kinds of games. But anyway, I don't know. What do you think, Jesse? How are you? What are your thoughts so far?
I actually was talking about it on Twitter last night, saying that what in general I don't like grid-based strat games. I have been known to like them in the past. Like Radiant Historia is probably the one I can think of that I did enjoy up until the difficulty curve spiked near the end game. But I still got like 35, 44 hours into it. So, I have liked them in the before, so if the story can group me in and keep me, I could be in. But as I was typing this, I wanted to say, I want to like this game. But I was running out of characters in my tweet, and I didn't want to have this bleed over into another tweet. So I kind of built the hashtag, hashtag want to, the numeral 2, like, and people ended up apparently liked that hashtag, and they agreed with me.
Yeah, it's interesting, man. I'm looking forward to it. It's see, even in the chat here we got Adam. He's saying I don't like them at all either, but I gotta say Mario and Rabbids looks hecka interesting. It's gonna be a cult classic. I think Jared, you're right on. It's gonna be a cult classic. It's gonna be one of those games that's like, it kind of, it's weird and it's not for everybody, but the people who like it are really, really, really gonna like it. So
And
That's
I ended up liking Steam World, not Dig, but the other one, Heist.
SteamWorld Heist. Oh yeah,
It's
that's
slightly
right.
different than that, but still, I was worried about it because it was more of a strat game. It was like a grid, but on a different plane. It was instead of X
Yeah,
and Y, it was X and Z. But
right. Yeah, and I think maybe the another one with weird dimensions Y and Z. I guess are the only ones that are left. The combination was Codename Steam, right? Similar sort of.
that one I didn't like. I
Yeah,
didn't
no,
like the demo.
I didn't think that you liked that one. But yeah, so it's interesting. It's an interesting thing. Also Skyrim. Have you played Skyrim before?
I have
I know
not.
you're not a first person guy. So Skyrim was in the Bethesda conference, and turns out it has amiibo support. I don't know how extensive that amiibo support is, but it is there.
Yeah, I think the only thing they showed was if the Breath of
Say
the
hi.
Wild.
Oh, gosh.
Hello.
Hi. Can you say hello?
Hello.
All right. I showed you we're gonna talk about Mario. Do you like Mario?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your hair is crazy today. Who's your favorite Mario character?
Princess Peach.
Okay. And what are we gonna do? Are you playing right now? Can I keep recording and talking about that? You're usually asleep when I record this show, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, guess what? All right. Are you gonna go play? This is boring talk for you, probably.
Nah.
No. Okay. Well, you just sit there. And go, okay?
Anyway, so far all they showed was like a Breath of the Wild amiibo will spawn like
Yeah.
Link's blue tunic and Master Sword and Hylian's shield, and he was running around on Epona, and that art style with Link actually looked pretty cool.
Except for like the weird grunge hair that was going on. Like I don't know if you caught that.
I didn't. I don't think I ever saw the head. So, but
Yeah, the grunge. Yeah. I'll see if I can find.
I don't know if this is if that alone is enough to have me try Skyrim because Skyrim it seems very MMO like, and I am burned out of MMOs. With the same reason why I never got into Xenoblades because that has MMO like combat and what was it? The last story also had similar combat. So yeah, never got far into those.
Yeah. So that's interesting. I don't know
Did you
exactly.
do something with that art you made before we started?
Oh, you know what? No, I didn't. I will send that to you. I downloaded it, but I didn't actually send it to you.
Okay.
I will.
Because I need the art in order to do what I'm going to do with it.
Yeah. So, let's see. Through 2017 art, and I will send that now. Okay. So yeah. So by the way, I just gave her. I was like, hey, you should go get the iPad from mommy.
Wow.
And she's like, okay, and then she ran away.
I did create some show notes. We have talking points. I don't know if you saw that.
You did, man. See,
did.
look at this, man. Okay, so why don't you? What's next on our list here? So, are those the only two games that have been announced so far? Oh, I guess the third one's FIFA, right? The third that they talked about was FIFA, which seems better than people expected.
Yeah,
right.
So it seems like it'll be the same FIFA 18 that everyone else is going to get. I don't think this. I could be wrong. I don't know. I haven't heard much.
You're always wrong.
Thank you. But the way that they named it probably
It's actually 18.
It could be the same FIFA. The same FIFA 18 is coming out on the other systems. So
Not on Frostbite though, right? So it is built from the ground up for Switch, which is
okay. I didn't catch. So people were worried that we would get like the PS2 version of the game, or something dumbed down. But
yeah, it
sounds like EA's actually putting effort into it, which is what I said last week that they needed to do.
Yeah,
and we're talking about the games. Talking about the games that have been announced. Is that right?
Yeah. So we finished talking about Mario. We quickly touched on Skyrim, and how you can be grunge rock Link. With
yes.
Great hair. Yeah. So and then now we're talking about FIFA. It seems I don't know if you saw it, Justin. How do you feel about FIFA? Are you like feeling okay about it or?
You know what? I've seen some little snippets of it. I don't really care much for the FIFA series. Now is that the one that has like the journey in it, like the player's journey, the story?
I think they don't have the journey. I don't know. It's weird. They have a non-cinematic career mode or non-cinematic story mode or something like that. But it's not like, I think I got the impression from the EA conference that there's it's like a full-blown story in the other one, I think. But this one it's probably more of like a traditional career mode where you just go through the calendar and play. You know what I mean? Like that's. Yep. I've never actually played a FIFA game. The only sports games I've ever actually gotten into are, surprise here, NHL games. But
it's kind of mandatory in our country.
Yeah, exactly. So but they'll actually have you go through the calendar and stuff, right? So and go through seasons.
Right.
So maybe that's more what they do.
Yeah, it is kind of nice that it's not a port of a PS2, so to say. So I think that's good. But I'm glad that people are happy for FIFA. I mean, we knew FIFA was coming, right? We should know in what versioning it was coming, and I think that's kind of the story that I'm hearing, right? FIFA, Bethesda's Skyrim are both examples of this. Is that we knew they were already on the docket. We just got more details around them. Nothing new, right?
Mm-hmm.
Rabbids was obviously new-ish in that it had not been officially confirmed until now. And then obviously Minecraft Realms, I guess, is the other one that I'm a little bit not 100% sure on, but that's another one that got some Nintendo Switch love.
You remember about a week ago when you said, "Hey Jesse, is it possible for us to make a Minecraft server for Nintendo Dad's people?" And he said no.
Yes.
When this comes out, that it will be possible.
Well,
okay.
Still, I'm not sure if the Java version of Minecraft is getting the same upgrade.
I think it'll be I wouldn't be surprised if it was a lighter version of that. You know what I mean? It's possible, but the idea is still that there will be a persistent realm or a persistent server that everybody can connect to. Because right now how it works is basically you can launch your game and then open it to online, but it's still hosted on your individual Switch. With Realms, what it does is it's hosted on Minecraft's server somewhere, and so anybody can log into that server and play on it. On PC, you can then install all sorts of mods and stuff like that onto your server and do all sorts of crazy stuff, which I don't think that's going to be supported. What is going to be supported is the realms, so the servers. There is also going to be cross-play, which I think is pretty cool. So that's going to be connected to any of the mobile versions, the Pocket Edition or whatever, Pocket Edition, and any console version and PC. All will be able to do cross-play, which is huge. Mm-hmm. And also they're going to have community marketplace, which means custom-made skins and stuff like that. Right now, you can only use skins that have been provided by the developers.
Right.
I don't know if that means that you can literally open up MS Paint and upload your own and then do that. I don't know. But I actually did that with the PC version, and you can do that on the PC version. I don't know if that's going to be supported, but
and Realms is cross-platform, right?
Yeah. And the Super Duper Graphics Pack, which was shown off at the Xbox event, that is also going to be coming to the Switch. So,
cool.
So they're touting it as, but it's in 4K and we're using the 6 teraflops. No, the Mega Graphics Pack or whatever is coming to the Switch. So
right. So I know that I'm jumping in this 20 minutes late because I'm jumping around between finding spots to host this. But how are you guys feeling about a lot of stuff has obviously gotten out of the way? We've gotten some information. There's been this concern about Nintendo only having 25 minutes to do their presentation. Now that we know some of these Rabbids is out of the way and Bethesda's out of the way, what are we thinking from the Nintendo press conference?
Okay, so did either of you guys, real quick, I'm just going to mention this one name and then I'm going to come back to what you just asked. The one game that has been announced, that was announced yesterday, that is coming to Switch, that is not, that we haven't talked about yet, is this Starlink. It's the spaceship game that's basically like a Toys to Life.
Oh, sorry, hold on.
Okay.
So it's basically like a Starship Toys to Life game with like spaceships and stuff with interchangeable parts. And it showed like a Joy-Con grip that had a spaceship on it that you could like lodge ships in, and like, here, put a different gun on, and then you like switch little guns in and out, and seemed very fiddly and not. I don't really want another Toys to Life game, but it's coming to Switch, so we might as well mention it.
Okay.
So your question though, what I was going to say is, did either of you guys catch Reggie on the YouTube live with Jeff Keighley, where he played ARMS with him and everything?
I did.
No.
I saw that.
Yeah, so basically he talked to him for a minute and he was like, what can people expect? And he basically, by the sounds of it, it sounds like it's going to be very similar to the most recent Nintendo Direct that was like bam, 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 bam. And he said they're within the Treehouse thing and the first hour, I think, of the Treehouse Live, he said there will be reveals in the Treehouse Live that are not in the spotlight. So
which is cool.
Yeah, so there will be a number of reveals and first looks, is what he said. Which basically, like, a first look could literally be like, Mario is probably considered a first look. Fire Emblem Warriors is going to be considered a first look, right? But there will be reveals and first looks. So I hope they don't spend any. I hope they like mention Mario and Rabbids. I don't want them to spend a whole lot of time on it. I honestly would rather have them leave the Mario, spend a good amount of time on it, like 3 or 4 minutes, but that's it. I like leave it to the treehouse. I bet you they start the treehouse with Mario. So
yeah, I would think. I think we're gonna see a healthy leveling of Nintendo first party. I think for the Switch, then a couple 3DS, and I think some Nindy content, right? I think they're really leaning into the Nindy scene. So
is that me or
25 minutes is not a lot.
I think it's Justin.
That's probably me.
I was hearing it too.
If there's poor audio, it's probably me. Let's be honest now. I'm literally on an iPhone mic in a meeting room that has a fan, so it's probably not great right now. But nonetheless, I'm here because of you and the fans, right? And where's my cup of tea? Really, seriously? That's the big thing that everyone asks. Where's my cup of tea?
Where's your Billy Bob's tea? What was that? What was that tea? Berry?
Berry's tea.
Where's Berry?
Berry. What I really hope though is we are not going to get a let me tell you more about ARMS, let me tell you more about Splatoon.
Oh.
They need to. They've got the events for that. Do not touch on those. I need to see new stuff. But I'm excited, right? Like I think, and here's the thing: is Zach, I'm really taking your tempered expectations model to heart. I want Metroid to be there, but I feel like that is a long shot. I know everyone's like, "Oh, Metroid's going to be there." I'm like, I don't know. I just don't know. What do you guys think? What would be like out of yesterday's? Has there been anything that has surprised you over the last couple of days in relation to Nintendo?
Not really, but like other than that weird spaceship game, right? Like,
sure.
Well, and the amiibo support in Skyrim surprised me.
Right.
The fact that that Ubisoft is like, these are all like weird, unexpected things, but like Ubisoft is releasing figures, but they're not marketing them as amiibo. Why? Stuff like that. Weird.
Yes.
Like that's a weird thing.
Yeah.
Why aren't those amiibo? I don't know.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of stuff like that, but as far as like actual announcements, there hasn't really been anything, and so
no.
I feel like
the only other game that at least was rumored to be coming to the Switch, even though it wasn't announced to be, the Beyond Good and Evil 2 got announced.
Right.
And that looks kind of amazing. Though I never got... I didn't really dig the original game. I don't know, I think I just played it too late, and it was... at the time it was kind of antiquated gameplay. But, because I didn't try to play it until, like, the PS4 or PS3 had its HD remaster.
Yeah. I guess a couple other things that I would say there too is we did get information a couple of days ago that I'm going to say it wrong too. Nicholas, who I believe is the developers of Nicholas, the developers of Cave Story, are bringing out 4 new games as the developers in 2017, including The End Is Nigh, which is from the same guy who did Meat Boy, Super Meat Boy, Little Do 2, and there are 2 others. It's on our Twitter page. I posted them.
DX and Blade.
Sorry?
Strikers.
Yeah,
Blade,
there it is. Yeah.
Tiny Burp DX.
Yeah. I'm looking through the chat here. Daniel Crowder says, although it's only 25 minutes, the Treehouse, there going to be some surprise in there. You mentioned that. Yeah, I'm very happy with Skyrim. He mentions uses motion controls, and it'll be awesome with that Zelda gear. Yeah, so I thought that like mature Zelda gear was quite the different look to it. I heard the people on the Twitter was like, he's way too tall. Then Jared.
What's interesting with these motion controls for it, because initially at that reveal I was like, oh, that's dumb. Why are they doing that? And then I realized, wait a minute, they're also releasing a VR version of Skyrim. I bet you that these motion controls are the same motion controls as the VR version, right?
Probably.
Which actually, when you think about it that way, it's not as bad, right? Like, I don't know how interested I am in playing a motion control version of Skyrim, but you can play it either way. So, or at least I hope you can either way.
Jared in the chat asks, "What is realistic for a surprise announcement? Smash, a next version of what? I'm going to say it right now, guys, and you can mark it down, timestamp it for 9:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time on this June 13th, 2017, as said by Justin Masson. You will not get a Smash announcement here. You will not get a Smash announcement here. Adam Leonard says, "What up, suckers? What up to you, buddy?"
Hey.
Going on the Adam Leonard in the E3 coverage. He should join our call right now is what he should do.
Yeah, you should. Official Nintendo Dad's correspondent, Adam Leonard.
He's actually got an interview and a tour of the Nintendo campus of the booth set up on Thursday morning. He's going to be doing that for us, him and John. So we're super jealous. But going back, so guys, Smash. I don't think Smash is going to happen. You're adding him right now. Okay, good on you.
Yeah, I tried to add him, but apparently I don't have him as a contact.
Okay, hold on. I've got Adam. Simmer. I've got them all. I've got all the Mega Dads. He says he's away. Adam Leonard, you better be online, you sucker.
Oh, get on there. So as we're talking about that, though, I think that for me there is a trifecta of game franchises that if we don't see any of them, then I will officially be disappointed. That is Pikmin, Animal Crossing, and Mario. If we don't see one of those 3, then I think that is a problem.
Does Hey Pikmin count for you?
No, I'm talking about on the Switch. One of those 3 on the Switch.
I think I would have the same 3 games, except for I'd substitute Metroid for Animal Crossing.
Sorry, what did I say? I said Animal Crossing or Pikmin, Animal Crossing, or Metroid.
Oh,
I don't think you said Metroid the first time, but I might could have misheard you.
Yeah, so I think if one of those 3 isn't there, then I think that's a problem. But that's
it's Max in the chat says, could we get an announcement for next level, possibly a Luigi's Mansion? Oh, I would love a Luigi.
I have heard that prediction by many podcasters that they want to see a third entry in that franchise.
Yes, and if you saw on Rabbids, the weapon that Luigi was using was his vacuum that he uses in Luigi's Mansion.
Yeah.
So I think that's pretty fantastic. A couple of things to think of. Guys, I know we're like 25 minutes away. My head's spinning. I'm so mad that I have to leave. But Nintendo just did this big maintenance to the servers, to the online functionality. So something may be brewing around there. So that's a huge thing. Adam asks.
My initial thought on that is they might have something available today, so that's why they needed to beef up their servers. If that's the case, I'm hoping to hear Mother 3.
So interestingly enough, so yesterday Nintendo of Europe was kind enough to send us a review copy of ARMS. So I had to create a European account to download the code and play ARMS. As I set up my account and went through the setup function, it actually said online services, and I scrolled down and it gave me all the options and prices for the online services that will be coming, and actually like on the Switch detailed the information.
Really? So like
yes.
Did it give you an option to buy it?
It did not, but it showed me all the price models and everything. So, but it said like you get it for free to start off. So I was like, so if I click right now, am I instantly online? Like, so I don't know. It was very interesting.
Ah.
Yeah, so I think that might have something to do with it. FYI, Switch is fun. I mean, ARMS is fun.
Yes, which
Adam
is fun. We've
Goswick
known
says,
that for several months now.
yeah, you shut your mouth. I'm going to come over there. Adam Goswick says,
Either Smash or Mario Maker port.
I'm betting either a Smash or Mario Maker. We had no to Smash. Danielle Crowder says, I've seen Animal Crossing, but in terms of Pikmin, I do hope we have a Pikmin game, Pikmin World. And then Mikey Dreamer said, I just thought of this, but Mario and Sony, geez. Mario and Sonic at the Winter Olympics announced today.
That's a 2018 game. That would be a 2018 game.
Yeah, I hope you're dead wrong.
Oh, I think we got Adam Leonard coming in. Hello? Hello? What do we
Hello?
got? Hello?
And as he comes in, Justin is glitching out.
It's gonna hurt. That's a 2018. Is that Adam? Adam, what's going on?
Justin, turn off your video, man.
I gotta warn you guys, the Wi-Fi in this hotel is absolute dog crap, so you may or may not get a lot of time out of me.
No, that's okay. You're sounding better than Justin's jaggy internet right now. So what's going on, dude? Have you been to E3 yet? What are you doing?
We were at Bethesda Showcase. Hold on, I'm just getting in an elevator right now. We went to Bethesda Showcase,
Nice.
and we've been to the convention center to pick up our badges and stuff like that. But the actual show proper doesn't open till about 11 o'clock. I think is ribbon cutting today. So that's when we are gonna run our asses off to try to get to the Nintendo booth as soon as possible to play Animal Crossing, right?
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised you're not there now and just using the media center.
We figured we're gonna watch the Nintendo showcase here because the wives and kids are gonna head out to the zoo today, so we're all just kind of hanging out together this morning, and then they're gonna drop us off and go do some fun stuff together.
That's cool.
So then we'll get crazy.
That's awesome. And so are you guys doing the whole 3 days thing?
Oh yeah, yep, we're here the whole time.
That's awesome. I'm glad that we were able to pass our Nintendo interview thing to you, but
as are we, because apparently Nintendo of America doesn't love us.
And like I am also insanely jealous because I wish I would do it if I had the opportunity. I would rob you of that opportunity in a heartbeat. Or we just
Well, it's one of those things I was saying to John just last night. I'm like, how ironic is it that we are here and we are having one of like the worst experiences as far as like seeing the big conferences because our hotel Wi-Fi is garbage and we got screaming, crying kids in the next room. So last night when I'm watching Sony, I missed like half of it because just like the Wi-Fi here is terrible. It's really bad. So we're watching on our phones, you know. So you guys are probably seeing more than we are right now. Once the show actually gets started, yeah.
Yeah, that's from anybody who's ever been to E3. I know that's kind of been the case. Is that you don't even know what the heck's going on until you get home and then maybe rewatch.
Right. Yeah, the internet they give you in the media room is awesome. I think 6 years ago they had 50 megabit internet, which for the time is pretty good. They likely increased it by now, but yeah, the hotels are garbage.
Yeah, it's staggeringly bad, but like it's one of those things, like you said, it's like an opportunity. I mean, we may never come here again, so
yeah, totally.
So Adam, what do you think, and how are you feeling as we lean into Nintendo's conference in less than 20 minutes from now? What they've already announced, what are you really hoping for? I know you're an Animal Crossing guy, so maybe like a crossover between Metroid, Animal Crossing, crossover universe.
John this morning said that he's calling it. It's going to be a Metroid Factory Party Maker with all motion controls,
deluxe.
Right. I'm kind of worried. I think that 25-minute slot is really small, especially since we were pretty much guaranteed some Odyssey time in there. I'm anticipating like 2 or 3 like high caliber games. I'm sure they'll show some like indie stuff and some smaller stuff, but I'm not expecting any more than like 2 or 3 high profile games. I'm very
new reveals.
Right. I'm very convinced Animal Crossing is going to be here. Like if it's not, I can't imagine. It's got to be now. It has to be now.
I think you're right.
I'm with Justin. I don't think there's anything Smash related. I think it'll be like Animal Crossing and maybe a stinger for something else.
What about Pikmin?
That's why I love you, Adam.
I don't see Pikmin just because of how close they are to their 3DS release.
Mm.
I don't know what else it would be, honestly, because I don't see Metroid.
Shut your mouth! I don't love you anymore.
Just, I mean, to me that would make sense because it's been so long. But at the same time, it's Nintendo, and every time that I'm hoping that it's going to be some massive reveal, I just get let down.
I think that Prime would be really, if it really is Metroid Prime and Retro's been working on it, and it is as good as it can be. I think that could be a home run for Nintendo to gain back some of that goodwill from people who have bailed out and I don't know if I want to play the Switch again or whatever. Like, I think that could be a really important game. I don't know how many people, I know a lot of people would be disappointed by that too, though. So
I honestly, as tepid as I am about the actual presentation that they're going to do, I will say this: I do believe that Mario Odyssey is probably game of the show. With what Xbox and Sony has shown, Sony put their best foot forward with Spider-Man, but that's something that we've all got a taste of already. Everything that Sony did last night was great, but been there, done that.
There were multiple games where there was their second show.
Really, the only major announcements that they had was Shadow of Colossus, which is a remake, which I'm excited for, but it is a
second remake. This is the third version of that game.
Yep. And then Monster Hunter, which is kind of like a niche thing. Like that's nothing to me, but I know a lot of people are excited about that. Microsoft was kind of like typical Microsoft. Like, it was all really good stuff, but no massive home runs. So I think Mario Odyssey is really poised to be the big talk of the show.
Yeah, I agree. And I think it's interesting with I had something and I lost it. Yep, it's gone.
I think Nintendo's in a very interesting position that we haven't seen them in a little bit of a while. Is Nintendo has an opportunity to walk into E3 with a bit of swagger in their step, right? I think comparatively to where they were last year, where they were kind of the joke, they kind of laughed at. You only brought one game, now it ends up being game of the year, probably game of the show, right? Blows it out of the park. The game that everyone continues to talk about.
105%.
Attachment rate, right?
Attachment rate. Yes.
Like, they have an opportunity to walk into E3 kind of just hammering it down. But Nintendo's also a company that can very easily lose that footing, right? We've seen that before, and obviously the fans are always so quick to react to that. So I'd encourage fans to think about, like, remember, Nintendo doesn't just tell us now. Like, they can tell us at a direct at any time and still win at any time as well.
That's just it. They're very comfortable in their system of telling us what it is. And while they did bring one game to E3, and as consumers we were kind of let down by that, they also, like you said, they owned it. So I think with this, we can very much expect Nintendo to just do whatever Nintendo wants to do. And if Nintendo doesn't want to show us Metroid, they're just not going to, because they have Mario in their pocket, and what else really matters?
Yeah. And I think that's something too. Like, as I've kind of been like having this internal conflict of like, all right, high hopes, low expectations, like, but I really want this and that, and I'm like, yeah, but like, Mario is really going to be, it is going to be amazing, right? Like,
it's a matter of, like, Sony. I keep equating it to what Sony and Microsoft does, and Sony is so good at flashy hype, and it may not be anything you're going to play for like a year or so, but they present that so well that you're just goosebumps, you're just absolutely juiced by the way that they deliver that. Whereas Nintendo is like, okay, we're not going to give you a really sexy show, but we are going to give you a Zelda or a Mario, which is going to be better than anything you're probably going to play from a Sony or a Microsoft. So it's just a completely different approach to doing things. It's not necessarily wrong. It's just you can't look at it through the lens that you look at a Microsoft or a Sony, because it's a completely different thing.
Yeah.
Right.
Totally agree. Yeah, man.
So what are you guys thinking is going to be there? I just tuned into your show, so I haven't heard what you're talking about.
I was saying before you got on here, I think that there is for me, if they don't hit Metroid, Pikmin, or Animal Crossing, then I think that is grounds for disappointment in my books. If they hit one of those three, then I'm good. But otherwise, I think that's a problem if they haven't hit one of those. Or maybe, who knows? Maybe there will be some other franchise that is like a big top tier franchise that they haven't done. But
And Justin's calling Metroid. Is that right?
Well, I'm Metroid, and I have hope for this Luigi's Mansion.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I really want that too, and Pikmin.
Oh, see, yeah.
I would be okay with that. I was a fan of Luigi's Mansion. It's kind of like a dormant series, so I don't know if it was like I don't know if it's a returning box, but who knows what Nintendo's going to do, right? Like nobody knows.
Yeah, and then I think the other thing I think we are going to hear of is we are going to hear another massive game for the 3DS to keep that life cycle running.
I don't think
I don't know what it's going to be.
Talk about
in
this fall.
They're going to shut your mouth. Shut your mouth.
That is my
No, shh. Baby's sleeping.
Yeah, I agree with
right.
Jack. I'm not expecting.
It's going to be another 3DS game.
I'm not expecting to hear anything 3DS from the showcase itself, but the additional hour or so of new content or possible new content from the Treehouse, I can see that happening.
Yeah.
Because really, I mean, the reality is that the spotlight is only an hour, or it's only 25 minutes.
25 minutes.
But Reggie set the expectation on Sunday or whatever when he was on with Jeff Keighley that first hour of the Treehouse there will be additional reveals. So that my guess is
I think that's such a mistake. I really do. I think because I think of last year and it was like, okay, guys, watch our Treehouse for 24 hours to see what Zelda's like, and you know how much I watched it? Like nothing at all.
Yeah, I think I watched.
I think you're right. I think they will have announcements in there, but I think that's really bad marketing because everybody is going to zero in on that 25 minutes, and then folks like me who were working last year are going to go right back to their desks. And
well, and I think the expectation changes, right? So when we're seeing a direct, I expect to see like a video, I expect to see gameplay footage. I see something sexy and shiny, where they could be like, "Hey, our new surprises after this commercial break," and they come back and it's like, "Look, it's an ARMS amiibo, another big reveal," and you're like,
"Right,
really? I just stood around for 25 minutes for that? No, we're going home now."
Man.
So they have to mitigate expectations.
Does the amiibo have telescoping limbs?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
that'd be pretty.
Like fire ones that are bendy. If they have those, man, bendy arms. Wow.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
So Adam, how are you preparing to? Obviously, you're leaving to go down to the campus right away to the event.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like
you got your backpack ready.
What's that?
Jeff Keighley just tweeted that there is already a line wrapping around the building to get into E3.
Oh, so. I'm sure there is. Yeah.
So what's in your backpack? Obviously snacks, some body odor, deodorant, some water, probably some beer.
He's just packing his body odor with him.
Right. Did you bring your Switch?
Everyone will bring that on Thursday morning. I can guarantee you that.
I brought my Switch. It hasn't got a lot of playtime because it's really been just a whole lot of chasing kids around so far at this point. It is there.
Yeah.
It's not coming to the convention center. Today is going to be a lot of getting the lay of the land, taking a lot of video. We're going to try to do some live streaming if Wi-Fi is anything, which I'm not expecting it to be on the show floor, but we're going to do a lot of video content, try and get some hands-on. But today is really about like absorbing. We do have one appointment today with Iron Galaxy, but it's kind of just getting our feet wet today, I think.
Okay.
We're kind of approaching it where it's like we don't know if we're going to stand in a lot of lines today to get hands-on since we will be there 3 days. Like we want to we're kind of balancing putting this as like a business first or let's just capture this in the way that we want to present in our YouTube page and all of our videos what it would be like if you went to E3. So do we want to spend 4 hours in line waiting to play Mario plus Rabbids? No, probably not. So we're going to get a lot of just like this is what it's like to be there kind of a thing because we know people are going to go to you guys for the actual news. So we're kind of taking like a different angle of we want to give people a view of what it is like for the everyman to be at E3.
Yeah, that's cool.
Sure. Yeah.
forward to that.
So you've got your actual, like, maybe you do bring your Switch and you see Miyamoto and you're like, do you get him to autograph it, or what do you got?
He's just gonna autograph our boobs.
Yeah, I think that's what you should do, and never wash.
And then immediately
Never
go to
wash.
the parlor and have them tattoo it onto your cheek.
Yep, that's exactly.
Wow.
That would be the best.
My wife would love that. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that'd be great. Yeah. And if, you could always just do the butt cheek too. Yeah.
Why just one?
Why?
You can just go straight across.
Why indeed?
Reggie.
He designed
and
like
Leon-
level 1 on your
Miyamoto on
ass.
one cheek and Reggie on the other.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So here's a
we are 8 minutes away from start time, by the way.
Oh my
by
gosh.
the way, here's another question that I had from the Sony thing. This may have been a hit to Nintendo. Monster Hunter World coming to PS4 and Xbox One. That was a Nintendo exclusive on 3DS. Was that Monster Hunter series? They don't have that anymore, right? That's gone over to, and there was no announcement of a Switch version either. I thought that was very interesting that they're doing that Monster Hunter has left Nintendo. Of course, we have Double Cross coming to Switch, but it seems like Capcom, in Capcom fashion recently, is kind of leaving Nintendo a little bit. I don't know. What are you guys' thoughts on that? Do you think we're going to see more of that today, or maybe we'll see Monster Hunter Double Cross on the Switch announced? I don't know.
No.
I think third parties that had anything to say have already said it. I really don't suspect we're going to hear anything from any other third parties.
Yeah.
It looks like, though, that the new Monster Hunter for Xbox One and PS4 looks like it's trying something different with the franchise that I don't know if most...
It's not necessarily like a Monster Hunter 5. Is that
Yeah,
what you're saying?
It doesn't.
I didn't get the impression.
the.
Go ahead.
I don't. So I'm not sure how the hardcore fan base, especially in Japan, will look at this because they're used to having it. They're used to the gameplay being a certain way. You're used to it being portable. That's also big in Japan. So I don't know if this is their attempt to westernize it to try to beef up the brand in North America.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah, I didn't
something.
get the
It's
impression
weird. It
from
was
that reel
weird.
that it was very much like, this is ours now, so much as like this is just a different kind of Monster Hunter on the more powerful high definition platforms. I'm sure
Right.
Nintendo will still have Monster Hunter. It's just going to be, it's like what EA with their FIFA, where they've got like a FIFA for PlayStation and then they've got a FIFA for Switch. That's kind of the vibe I got. I didn't really get the sense that this is jumping ship necessarily, so much as this is just a different version.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Gentlemen, I'm going to jump off because I got to run to my next meeting. Adam, I'm so angry about this. I cannot express how angry I am right now.
They're not even going to have you there present. So why even bother? Because you're just going to be on Twitter the whole time.
I know, right? Like I've got to like put my phone down. Don't text me during any.
Oh, and I'm going to. I'm going to send you another one of my nice
By the
pictures
way,
from my
'cause
Apple Watch. Is what I'm going to do.
I'm gonna put my phone on my. That's how you should be messaging me. You should tell me how every game is revealed via a message chat with a finger, like a touch tab.
I'm going to. Yeah, there you go.
All right, I'm going to run back to my hotel room. You guys, I'll talk
Safe
to you, all
travels. Be
right?
well. All right.
All right, dude.
Thank you. Thanks,
See you
guys.
later.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Well, hey, man. 5 minutes to go. Here. Oh, they're both gone. I'm just going to send him a thing right now
Right,
because
so
that's what I do.
one more thing I wanted to add, and
Yeah, let's go for it.
is, and we didn't talk about it yet. It's part of the Rabbids game.
Yeah.
The very end of that end video reveal, the Rabbid Donkey Kong.
Yeah, dude.
So if they're starting with that in the initial reveal, makes me wonder what else are they going to do near the end game.
Yeah, well, and one thing that I noticed that I would point out is because you suspect that there's going to be other characters in that game, right? Like other
Right.
playable characters. The fact that was a white Donkey Kong, like a Yeti Donkey Kong, and not the traditional brown Donkey Kong, made me think, oh yeah, no, this is like an enemy version of it, and then we'll see like regular old Donkey Kong and the Donkey Kong Rabbid are going to be like a part of your team. They'll be like a unlockable.
I'm not sure if they'll actually be part of the team. They may be eventually side characters that help out in NPC-ish ways, but The way it
Maybe,
sounds
yeah.
like,
Good guys, anyway.
yeah,
right?
but yeah, so definitely, Rabid Donkey Kong, and we've seen other things like Rabid Piranha Plant and other weird combinations. So they can pretty much Rabbitize anything, and I'm interested to see where they're going to go with that. Will the boss be a Rabid Bowser?
Yeah. Oh, dude, that's awesome. I love that idea. And of course, like now that you say that, I hadn't even thought about that, but of course that's what they're gonna do, right? Like, or like Rabid Wart. That would be.
Awesome. People have
just
been
like,
wanting to have Wart come
pull
back
out
forever.
pull out the obscure references, man. Like that's what I want. Is like,
I don't know if they just don't have the rights to use Wart, but it's because it was a different game originally. But again,
that's right, yeah.
But Shy Guys has become Mario canon, so why not? The Wart still has, I'd say, still has a chance.
Yeah. Oh man. Well, we are 3 minutes away. I am so excited.
And Birdo, that's where Birdo got her start.
Oh yeah, Birdo, of course.
Her. Yeah.
Yeah. I think there's going to be all sorts of good stuff in that game. So basically, what we have here is 25 minutes of this, and then I'm going to probably. And then what are we going to do? Like immediate reactions after that, as they're kind of preparing for the treehouse, right?
I don't think there's going to be much preparing. I think they're going to dive right in. So
yeah.
It's whether,
so we just kind of.
It's whether I think
we'll just continue our commentary.
I think we'll just have to continue, and then set up some sort of drop dead point, and then kind of do our
And I think as well, I do have just as far as me personally, I have other stuff going on today. I have a job interview today at 2:00, and so I'm gonna have to get ready for that and all that jazz. So
are we still planning on recording tomorrow night?
Are we recording tonight? I was under the impression we were recording tonight and tomorrow night, but I think Justin sometimes overprograms us, or maybe he's just excited. I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna have enough stuff to talk about for 2 days, but we can see what we can do. Keep your eye on Twitter, everybody.
Yeah, he in the calendar it's got us recording both nights.
Okay, well, we'll see.
Yeah. Anyway, so when we're done streaming, I'm gonna have to rewatch the show to just
and it's
take
of
notes
course diving into
take notes for our recordings tonight and tomorrow.
And checking. I'm gonna stay. I love E3 when you have a press account because they release so much stuff, as far as like artwork and all that jazz, right?
Yeah,
like
it's a lot of stuff to go through.
Yeah, so it's gonna be pretty fun. Let's see here. What?
So I was hoping to find some earbuds so I can put them into my iPad and have them under these headsets.
Oh yeah, what's the audio? Am I going to be able to hear the audio? Because I am actually not recording the audio from the. If I record the audio from the thing, then you will not, or then you will hear my audio, which I'm guessing you don't want.
Yeah, you won't hear it because I have it intentionally set low. I know I can bump it up if we want to, but I was hoping to keep it low so we don't get copyright.
For some reason, my audio is not recording. You know what? When I just realized that when I turned my audio down, I can only record. Yeah, so we're gonna have to use the audio stream.
They're starting. So
everyone, shut up.
You want me to turn it up?
No, don't. It's fine. Why they're starting? Are you on Twitch?
I'm on E3. So great. So the version of my iPad is 10 seconds behind what's
okay, 3, 2, 1.
Showing in the stream.
Nintendo Switch. Oh, let's see.
So they are starting with ARMS.
That's a weird choice, but get it out of the way, I guess.
Do you want me to play the audio on the stream?
It's up to you. I'd rather not hear it myself, and then people can have two streams. Oh, Rocket League! Dude!
I turned it up on the stream, but not on Steam. Not on Steam.
Dude, did you see that? That's Rocket League on stream. Rocket freaking League.
Those in the chat, let me know if you can hear the stream now.
Oh my gosh, dude. Rocket League. I haven't played Rocket League yet.
Right. Let me know if it's too loud or whatnot, because I'm not listening to it at all. So you have to tell me how we're balanced.
I can't hear anything.
Yeah, because I'm not putting it through Skype. I'm just putting it to the screen.
Okay.
So
Oh, dude, Rocket League on Switch is a great thing. Oh, Splatoon. That dude getting splattered by the paint was awesome.
I'm asking the chat if they can hear it and how are the levels. Yes, someone said I saw MLB The Show. That's unlikely since that is a Sony developed game. It might be a different baseball game.
Okay. You know what? I think, wow. That's how you start a press conference. I hate to tell you.
The game is a battle. If it's not fun, why bother? If it's not a battle, where's the fun? It's a test that
Yeah,
you
because I don't have a
pass,
headset,
or a quest
I
that you
can't.
fail. A race against
Oh,
time.
okay, I can hear you.
Fun and battle
well,
always locked together.
I have it. I'm also watching it on my
But the
iPad, which
game
is like 10 seconds
It's
behind.
also something else.
Okay.
I was hoping to get the audio from
It's a
that,
journey.
because if I turn the speakers up, you'll hear it in the
Maybe
mic.
even
Okay.
an odyssey.
So I don't hear
Let's-
it.
Look,
I'm
feel,
just seeing it twice.
an exploration. Close your focus and open your mind. Yes, the journey requires the right ticket,
Oh,
and that ticket is Nintendo Switch. But in the end, it's not just where you can take your
F you. We don't need that. Stop it.
game, it's where your game
what do you what?
can take you. So let's go.
A comment in the chat I deleted, and if he does it again, I'll block him.
Whoa.
Story goes that when the
Oh.
world was young, everyone in Alres lived on the world
That snap
tree,
never gets old.
Nope.
together with our divine father.
What is this? Oh, this is Xenoblade, man.
They called that paradise Elysium.
If they're actually showing this, to me that means it's still coming.
That's what it seems like. So Justin's wrong there.
You're a blade.
As the driver of the Aegis. Can you take me to Elysium?
I'm in. Let's go to Elysium. I'll take you there myself.
Those eyes, man. Oh, wait, what's he doing? Oh,
Pyra!
Here!
Cover me!
Got it!
oh yeah, dude. I'm all over this game.
We'll show you. We'll show you what me and Pyra are made of.
Yeah, and as I said before, if the combat's similar to the previous ones, I'm probably not going to. If I try it, I won't get far because I'm so burnt out on that style of combat. So is that the Monado again, or is that a different sword?
It's like a Monado 2.0. It looks like.
Is Elysium.
I like that mask that dude had.
Oh, that guy's sword's sweet looking. Oh, dude. And to be able to play this on the Switch, like play it on the handheld mode. Oh, there's like a Leviathan thing. Big old snake.
This blade he calls Pyra. Our flame.
Yeah, dude.
What's the matter?
Oh, this game looks gorgeous.
Aegis, or aren't you?
I won't use that power, and I won't let you use it either.
If you know what you desire, you will have to show it. Not with words, but with your own strength.
I'm seeing the messages in the line chat come in. They're excited too.
What are they gonna do? December again?
Marty says they're spending too much time in this game.
Xenoblade 2 Holiday 2017.
Fire wielding. Stone cold hero.
First look.
An insatiable appetite?
Oh, wait, a Kirby game?
Oh, this is what?
I thought
Kirby?
I wasn't expecting to see Kirby in the Smash until like.
Oh, no
2020
way, dude.
2022 or something.
This is cool. My son will be excited for this. He will lose his mind.
He's befriending people.
That's smart that you can befriend enemies because I think they're going to make it a multi. It's obviously going to be like a 4-player multiplayer thing, right?
It's got the potential to be. Is that a curling brick?
Yeah.
Go Canadians.
Nice. I like it. Yeah, my son's going to freak out when he hears about this. Hey, Kai. Look, the Kirby.
Hi everyone, I'm Shinya Takahashi.
Would you play
from
Kirby for
Nintendo.
Switch?
I hope you've been
2018.
enjoying the journey with
Cool.
Nintendo Switch
Next year,
so far.
after Christmas.
When I found out that
Who's this guy?
Nintendo Switch is being accepted by video game fans from all over the world as a home console that could be taken with you anywhere, I felt so relieved. Take Switch outside, come together, and share the experience. This idea was how we hoped people would play with Nintendo Switch. But people are coming up with many creative ways to play, in all kinds of places, in many more ways than we expected. This summer, Nintendo and its third-party partners will release many multiplayer games that can be played anytime, anywhere, and with anyone. We hope there will be many heated competitions that will be ignited by Nintendo Switch. Now, we'll continue our look at even more new game worlds for Nintendo Switch. But before we do, there is one announcement we'd like to share from our very special friend. Please take a look.
Hi everyone, I'm Tsunekazu Ishihara from the Pokemon Company. Just the other day, we announced that Pokken Tournament
They're
Deluxe
going slower
is
than I
coming to
expected. They're already
Nintendo
10 minutes
Switch.
in.
Yeah, that's
This
true.
is the latest
That's true.
version of the premier
Oh, wait.
Pokemon
Whoa!
fighting game. Two people can dive right into battle using
Oh, sorry.
two
No.
Joy-Con
Kylie,
controllers.
this wasn't excited for you.
So you can experience heated Pokemon battles with just one Nintendo Switch console.
Yeah, this is going very slowly.
There are some fresh additions, including new Pokemon, and this deluxe version of the game will be on
Yeah, we don't
display
need.
at
We
each
know that. Why are you
TVs
spending
tomorrow.
time on this?
But you can play on a drum. Have you ever
I
done
have
that
one more
before?
announcement. Game Freak has begun developing a core RPG Pokemon title on
We
Nintendo
know
Switch.
that.
It may not
Yeah,
release
didn't
for
you just
more
have a
than
direct
year,
last
Oh,
week?
but we hope
oh.
you'll look forward to it all the same. In the meantime, let's enjoy this year's E3.
Yes.
Ishihara-san, thank you very much. We heard that the
See,
Pokemon
he's
series is
putting
being
people's
developed
minds
for
at
Nintendo
ease.
Switch.
So they're developing an
What
RPG
kind
for
of
Switch.
Pokemon
It
game will
won't
we
be
able
out
to
for at
play
least,
on Nintendo Switch?
2018
I look
minimum.
forward to it myself.
Yeah.
At this
Maybe
year's
2019.
E3, we're mostly showing games that will be released in 2017. But please know that here at Nintendo, we're working on many forms of entertainment that can only be made possible on Nintendo Switch. We hope you look forward to them as well. Now let's continue on with the journey with Nintendo Switch.
Marty's predicting Switch will do Wii numbers. If it does, that'll be impressive.
Mm. Oh, is this Metroid? Oh my gosh,
There's a
dude.
big 4.
Oh!
There's
Are you
Prime
kidding?
4.
Yes! Oh yeah, dude. That
Now
is
in-
so good.
now
Are they even
in
going to show
development.
anything?
So
Are they even going to show it?
probably not. It says now in development, so it probably going to be a 2018, 2019.
Oh, dude. Oh, that's all they're gonna show? Really? I don't even care. It's real. Oh, that was so good.
There are two sides
That's all.
to every story.
And every stage. Oh, Flipping Death is losing their crap. Woolly World 2? Wow, dude.
Oh, when your aiming mechanic is no longer just on the same plane you can aim on the
Oh,
Z
wow.
axis.
Oh, dude, this game is gorgeous. Holy cow. Like a papercraft sort of feel, hey? Oh, wow.
Two-player?
What did they call it? Paper Yoshi?
Marty says he has tingles.
Oh. I actually broke it out. I turned on my Wii U and played the Metroid Prime 3. I was playing Metroid Prime 3 last night. For real. Yoshi 2018. Lots of 2018 stuff, which I'm actually appreciating. Oh, here's Fire Emblem. I'm appreciating that they're showing this 2018 stuff because they can show us the 2017 stuff in the treehouse. We just need little snippets of what's coming in the future. You know what I mean?
This is the Warriors game.
Fire Emblem, yeah.
You two must keep going. No, I'm coming with you.
Oh, that scream is not. that scream is not good. I mean, that's not what you get.
So I think I think the delay you have is the same as the delay I'm seeing, but the one that
Okay.
the version I'm getting on my desktop into the stream is actually like 10 seconds ahead.
Get it together, you two. If you can't do this, who can?
Oh, there's Corrin. I like that the Corrin, in canon, Corrin is female, I think. Oh, Ryoma, Xander. See, these are... That's cool. Oh, is he going to be horseback the whole time? That'd be awesome.
Marty says, so far this has killed Sony. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
sorry, not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, that's one of my
All
daughter's
27
favorite phrases.
That was held a few days ago. It was announced that select
Still no
Zelda
dates for
items
a bunch of
will
stuff, though.
appear in the Nintendo Switch
He's going to show off the DLC.
I'm really looking forward to exploring Skyrim with the Master Sword in hand.
Hopefully we get a date.
When did this Master Sword get in my hand? Next up, we'll take a look at the DLC
Oh, he's talking about
packs for
Skyrim.
The Legend of Zelda Breath of
Oh,
the Wild.
he's gonna do. Do you see the guy's weird face?
Yeah.
On a new Hyrule adventure.
Oh, both of them.
Yeah, now, yeah, he will talk about DLC now. Put a shirt on, dude.
Trial of the Sword.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Oh, no way, dude.
Fear the tree branch.
I am in exactly the place that, like, I want more stuff in Breath of the Wild because I've basically done everything I can in it right now, other than hunt for Korok seeds.
Yeah, I've actually been playing along, like, while listening to like the other, like,
Oh,
Microsoft
see, look,
and
this
the
is
Sony
that
event.
Hero's Path.
Yeah,
That's really smart.
that way I can see where I haven't yet been.
Oh, that Phantom armor. Oh, Tinkle armor. That Phantom armor looks really cool too, though.
I think I found that one the other day.
Master mode. Let's see, and I am excited for that too because
Yeah, Master Mode's probably something I'll never play.
I wonder if you have to. Oh, geez, regenerating health. Oh, gold Lionel. Oh, that's cool. That's a cool. I am excited to download that art and make it my wallpaper.
Yeah, new wallpaper. So I ended up finishing all the Shine quests yesterday except for one.
Yeah.
Guess which one?
The Blood Moon.
Yep.
Naked one.
Yep. Go.
Hang on. This is a different song, isn't it? I haven't heard this. Oh, it's like the actual.
Wow. I need to resave the. I need a copy of this song.
Yeah, it's cool. There you go. The Champion's Ballad.
DLC Pack 2.
What did you think? I actually have one more announcement that I'd like to share.
June 30th.
June 30th.
And
Nice.
Holiday 2017.
That's in like 2 weeks.
Breath of the Wild will be available as a
Switch
Mii.
and Wii U.
The Zora
What are they doing
champion
now?
Mipha.
Oh, well, that was because it was
Oh, yeah,
the
okay.
The Goron champion
oh,
Daruk.
New amiibo?
The Rito champion Rivali. And the Gerudo champion
oh,
Barbossa.
cool.
You'll be able to
Oh,
use
that's
these four
awesome.
in The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. Of course, you'll be able to use these in the DLC packs that you just saw, so please look
That's
forward to
cool.
This changes the game. Travel the world. Bring people together. Play anywhere with anyone. If video gaming is a journey,
Right, there's another
then
60 bucks,
anywhere has
Don.
to include a stop
Yep.
right here in LA during
Wait a minute. Is he on a beach?
This is Magic Week, where
What's he
booths
doing?
buzz and channels glow.
I hope
where the
he's
game
going to reveal
worlds
Animal
you've heard
Crossing.
about suddenly spring into life.
Oh,
This
never
summer,
mind.
A new kind of heated competition ignites right on Nintendo Switch. It
Phoenix said
kicks
they
off
were
later
hoping
today
he was hoping to
with
see a
the
Sidon
Splatoon 2
amiibo.
World Inkling Invitational, which brings teams from the Americas, Europe, Australia.
See this. I think that's all they're announcing. They're going to
Whose colorful
talk
skills
about
are
the
best.
competition. Then they're going to show off Mario.
The Pokken Invitational will be held. You might recognize some of our 8 competitors who'll be duking it out in heated battles. Later on Wednesday, we'll see 8 players throw punches in the fun and competitive game ARMS, which launches later this week. 4 of our players will be pros, and the other 4 will be E3 attendees who rise to the top by battling on the show floor. If you're going to E3, we hope you'll accept the challenge. And no matter where you are, be sure to catch up with Nintendo Treehouse Live at E3 for all the details and news about Nintendo Switch and Nintendo 3DS. But now, there are a few more worlds left to visit on our journey before we land in the booth. Let's go.
Yep. Odyssey.
Ubisoft is proud to announce its new Rabbids game, Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom
They're going into
Battle,
rabbits first.
and it will be
Oh,
developed
come on.
for the Nintendo Switch. The Rabbids' crazy personalities and unpredictable behavior will shine as they arrive in a reimagined and twisted Mushroom Kingdom. They will surprise you in this tactical adventure filled with combat and exploration. Mario and his friends
This game does look fun. I'm not going to lie. I will play this.
back in order.
I definitely will buy it and give it and try it and hope I end up liking it. But you know, it's
Yeah.
I have a history with this type of game, with this gameplay. Her and her selfies.
That was good. Rocket League. I forgot that I forgot already. This is cool. I hope this comes soon. We really aren't going to hear anything about Virtual Console, are we? That's crazy. I mean, they could do it in the treehouse, but of course, but
I'm not expecting to hear anything from Virtual Console, really. The way they did the soft announce of the online holiday for Rocket League.
Holiday.
Switch version will have all the features and modes we've released thus far, plus exclusives like local wireless multiplayer, Mario and Luigi hats for customizing your car, and new exclusive cards we'll talk about later this year. Look for Rocket League on Nintendo Switch this holiday.
Cross-platform.
That's good.
So does that mean if it actually has a Mario hat on the car, will the PlayStation 4 people see the Mario hat?
I hope so. What is this? What is this? What is this? Is this Mario? What is this? This isn't Mario, is it? Dinosaurs? What the?
Turok.
Oh my gosh, dude,
Oh,
shut your
Odyssey.
face. Is it? You're ahead of me on the stream, so...
Yeah, I got a 10-second head start on one stream.
Oh my gosh, dude. They trolled us hard with that.
Yeah, is it gonna be Monster Hunter? No, it's a hat.
Oh, it's a dinosaur world. That's cool.
Oh, interesting music.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had music with vocals in a Mario game.
So wait, does the hat transform then? Oh my gosh,
Nice.
dude.
That was great. What?
Oh my gosh, dude.
I am confused about what happened with the frog.
You can...
You can possess monsters?
Oh, that's cool.
That is kind of creepy. Mario
That's
Blooper.
so good. So, like, can you just... I wonder if you can just take over anybody.
Nice bouquet.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Oh, Mario possessed a dude.
Did you see the the game theorist video about Mario Odyssey?
Yes. Was that Pauline?
Was it? Oh, look at that. October 27th. That's earlier than I expected.
I agree. I was expecting like.
All right. Well, there you go. That's
November
the
17th.
thing. It was a little bit slower than I expected.
Yeah, I was expecting like rapid fire news like the last direct.
Yeah, I was too. It still had a lot of really good announcements.
Hey everybody, and welcome to Nintendo Live at E3 2017. We're back
Yeah,
this year. We've got a lot of great games
I don't know.
to
I think it
do
was.
and a lot
I think
of
I'm
features
glad that I
as
managed my
well.
expectations,
But to get things kicked off,
but
we're
also
gonna
it was
take a
really
look
good.
at Super
Oh,
Mario
hey, we got
Odyssey.
this already.
Just saw the video in the spotlight. It's going to be coming out on October 27th, really soon, and we're going to take a look at some gameplay. I'm Sam from the Treehouse, joined by my colleagues from the Treehouse, Rob, and Scott on the end, and we have some very special guests with us for this segment. We've got the game's producer Koizumi-san and the game's director Modokura-san. Thank you both so much for joining us today.
はい今日来ていただきありがとうございました
はい、楽しみにしてました。
Really looking forward to it.
So I know folks are probably really excited to get into gameplay, but before we jump in, there were
We got the
a lot
magician
of really
himself.
cool reveals in that video, and I think folks are going to be really interested
No, I
in
expected
all
he
the different
would wear
directions
the
you're
top
taking
hat.
this game. But at the core, there's really kind of a driving philosophy that you've got going. I was wondering if you could tell our viewers a little bit more about that.
Look at all those wires connected to the switches.
まず、
Yeah.
ビデオを見ていただいてどうでしたか。その
Marty says
何か
Nintendo wins
面白
E3.
かったことはありますか。
First, could I just ask you, was there anything you saw in there that particularly surprised you or interested you?
I gotta say, the first time I saw that T-Rex, my heart stopped. I
Dinosaur
think
was
it
a
was
big
so exciting.
I want to see that shirt, Donkey Kong shirt he's got. Take the blazer off, man.
Yeah. Okay, so here's a quick clarification then.
So we have a theme of going on
Metroid 4
We're also trying to give the player
or Metroid Prime 4. Not even they didn't even say 2018, right?
They just
said
it's
in development.
So it could be late 2018, probably 2019.
Yeah. All right, let's go back to. This is where I continually refresh Nintendo's press page, so that we can get a bunch of art.
But we also want to balance that feeling of surprise with some emotional resonance, giving people something that's familiar, that's attractive.
Oh yeah, I forgot how slow the conversations can go.
Bounce people back
I was about to say the same thing.
Due to translations.
You can be a T-Rex in this. That's amazing.
So it's not just a look and feel, but a play experience also. And I'd like to turn
I like that Tiki Mario. They had the sunglasses go.
今作は帽子を投げて敵や物を操ってとある地球を冒険するっていう物語になっています。
So the kind of overall story of this game is, you're going around, you're throwing your hat, you're taking over different enemies and objects, and you're traveling the world while you do that.
そのパワームーンっていうのがイコール驚きになっていますので、それを帽子を投げたり、いろんなものを操って箱庭を探索してもらえたらと思います。
And we talked about surprise before, but basically the unit of surprise in this game is those power moves. Those always equal a surprise, so you go around, you throw your hat at different things, you control enemies, and you find things that are surprising, and that gives you a power move.
Right on, so let's get into some gameplay. Rob, you're going to take us into New Donk City.
I am. First, I'd like to take a quick look at the Odyssey, for which the game is named. It's the ship that Mario uses to travel the world, and it's powered by these power moons, so you keep needing additional thresholds of them to get onto the next kingdom. And just to show off a little bit of the new moves, obviously there's the hat throw. You can make it stay in place, which is sometimes valuable. It can grab things for you. There's two kinds of coins, which we'll talk about it a little later on.
Actually, they're in that little dialogue box. We saw Cappy.
Oh, yeah. Cappy is both the red hat that he's wearing and also in his native form, he's a white top hat. And so one other move that's pretty cool is this circular throw. Knocks away everything. But let's get down into the city. And as you saw in the trailer, so there's the capture mechanic lets you take over things. It also lets you do fairly exotic things like turn into electricity.
Did you say his name was Cappy?
Yep.
Oh boy.
So how did the capture mechanic come about?
カプチャーという仕様を作ったきっかけは何かありましたでしょうか。
そうですね。今作はものすごくいろんな試作っていうものを
That's cool.
So when we were making this game, what we started out doing was making just a huge amount of.
Oh, the music too, man.
このキャプチャーというアクションもそのうちの一つです。
And this capture
Only 100
action
purple
was
coins.
just one of those prototypes.
Is that all?
I've seen regular coins.
No, I mean only 100.
Oh, I see.
Not
so
only
like
purple.
So it was just one of the ideas that came up.
Because when he collected the purple coins, it added a counter. 3 of 100, 4 of 100.
Yeah,
That's
so
a lot
like
of-
each world.
Yeah, each
Oh my
world.
god.
That's a lot of
I love how
collectibles.
much it encourages that exploration and experimentation that I think the Mario games along these lines are so known
Are they
for.
inspired by Rare?
Super Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine.
Collectibles and googly
Here we've
eyes
got, so much stuff that just looks
uninhabited
Yeah.
objects.
interesting. You're wondering,
Yeah, that's true.
What will happen if I throw my cap at it? You never really know what's going to happen, so you want to try everything just to see.
何でも試してみたくなる仕様ですね。まあどういう要素がある。
Nice.
そうですね。いろんなものに
Question blocks
帽子を
or
投
like
げたり
stop
試
signs.
してもらえたらなと思います。
Yeah, I definitely hope when people, while they're playing this game, they just throw their hat at everything.
That's totally Pauline, dude. Look at that.
Whoops, that was a mistake.
He's avoiding her though.
Right now, normally, if you were following the
Yeah, I'm
story
sure
path
that's
of the
not.
game, you'd be talking to Mayor
He's not
Pauline,
avoiding her by an
musicians,
accident.
there's one there.
Yeah.
You're like, nope, we don't want to show you her.
That's
yet.
totally like straight out of Splatoon, by the way. That electric
Yep.
line.
Like possess rockets and turn into rockets with mustaches.
Mayor Pauline. Okay, they are talking about it.
Mentioned Mayor Pauline, and I think our sharp-eyed viewers will have noticed that some of the street signs are references to some Donkey Kong characters. We've got some interesting red girders going on here. I wonder.
They actually used
Chris,
the word
Chris,
possess
you
like
could
I
tell us
did. So
a little bit more about the city.
They did?
Yeah.
Got some interesting backstory.
They called it a capture before, but they already called it possessed.
名前がついてるとなんかもっと何かこの都市について説明していただけますか。そうですね。名前もそうですし、ポリンってドンキーコングのキャラクターで何かのゲームに関係がありそうです。今日ちょっと詳しく言えないんですけど。
I'm actually really glad that this game is coming out in October because that will give me enough time to play it before Xenoblade comes out.
And I like the shirt you're wearing, by the way.
That is a snazzy
Good choice
shirt.
today.
お楽しみに。Please look forward to hearing more about that.
I gotta take the long way.
Oh, good luck. And this is interesting here where we see, I mean, really throughout New Donk City and I think throughout the world, we've got these
I wonder if you can just do a drop down.
Oh, my OCD is killing me right now with that. With those purple points
that
left
he didn't
behind.
collect them?
Yeah. By the way, notice this 3 hearts in the top right?
Yeah.
That's the same health as... and the same health system as 64, right? Isn't that what that was? Was 3 stars? Or how did that... or 3... or maybe it was like...
I thought it was Galaxy.
Or maybe it was Galaxy.
Galaxy had it because they had a power up
Yeah,
that you
they-
can temporarily
So,
turn
you
it
know,
to
going back
6.
to that prototyping
That's right.
process I was talking about before, we obviously create lots and lots of different ones, lots and lots of different game ideas. And then next what we think about is where to place them within the stage.
そこにそのアートであるとか
Jump
具
on
体
the
的な
dude's
ものを載せて遊んでみます。
So, you know, we put it in the stage, we like combine it with different art assets, like kind of like real things to see what it might actually look like or work in game, and then try playing it.
そうすると
Wow.
こうもっとこうしたいとか
That's cool.
いろんな意見が出てくるので、それをさらにそこに上乗せして作っています。
And then, you know, obviously after that, like different things come up, like, oh, maybe we could do this a little bit differently, maybe this could actually work like this instead, and then we kind of add that to it, and the process just continues from there.
なので先ほどちょっと出たタクシーなんかをジャンプさせるのもスーパーマリオ
It's
サン
got
シャイ
good
ン
draw
の
distance. It was like Zelda did.
そういうところから
Yep. I mean, it's a pretty small little
And so, you know, you saw
area,
before, you know, we were
but
able
you're
to
way
jump
up high.
a taxi, and that's something
It's a
that
smallish
sort of in,
stage, but-
Super Mario Sunshine at times. So in that way, we're also getting.
Yeah, I've been
hints
watching
from
Boundary
that
Break for a while.
Can I quickly interject?
Once
that,
they're able to figure out how to do that, do the
so
magic
as I
camera
mentioned,
with
goal right now is
the
to recruit
Switch,
these musicians, and when I was
it'll be
first playing
interesting to
this
see
game
what
for a feedback
what
report for the development team,
how Nintendo
I could
pulls
not
off
figure
some
out
of
how to
these
get to
tricks.
this guy on the top of this
Mhm.
building. You can just barely see him. He's a speck right now in that triangular building. And the way I eventually found to do it was to take a really long fall. And that worked.
Oh, I feel bad
And
for his knees.
a bit to my surprise. And I wanted to know, when you saw that report from me, what was that a problem to be solved? Was that a cool thing? What was that?
この前はNCR の報告書を書いてる時に、
Wow.
普通にトランペットのバンドマンが到着できますよと書いてましたが、それを見てちょっと困っていたんでしょうか。
はい、それは読んだんですけれども、今日ここでプレイするとは思わなかったです。
Yeah, I did read that. I didn't know you were going to be playing that right now.
Troublemaker.
The fact that you don't take
I also
falling
know the real
damage
way.
is
I
good.
just- or
Yeah,
another
Mario
way.
yeah,
game.
he didn't take any damage. He just got stunned.
でも自分でこういろんなプレイの仕方を探してもらえたらと思うんですけども、それもスーパーマリオ64やスーパーマリオサンシャインから続くものだと思います。
But you know, you found your own way to play it, and like letting
Well, that was
users,
weird.
Play around with the game and find their own ways.
Because that's
play things.
flagpoles
something
to
that, goes way
fling
back
you
to
out.
Yeah.
Super Mario 64 and Super Mario Sunshine as well.
So this is actually one of the 2 kingdoms that's going to be playable on the show floor. The show floor, of course, is
Yeah, after playing Zelda, my first instinct is to smash those crates, not use them as platforms.
Oh, see, there you go. Then you could also do it that way.
Find the moons in these kingdoms. I'm not even sure if folks will find everything over the course of the show, but it's going to be interesting to find out how different people approached completing some of these objectives.
But the game encourages so much experimentation because you aren't
Yeah.
kicked out of the level every time you find a moon. There is no
Cranky
reason to
Evan.
investigate every little thing you can see that might be interesting. There's no time limit. There's no.
You know what? I think, I don't know. I think
There's lots and lots of cool stuff.
it's hard for me to know who actually won E3. I think that
the immersion in the kingdoms when you think about Super Mario 64, Super Mario
it's
Sunshine.
I always hesitate to say like, oh, Nintendo won E3, but also they had some really good announcements.
Area and you'd have to come back in, but here, since you're not going to get booted out of the kingdom when you collect a power
Bills look
there's a lot
different.
of encouragement to just go check out that weird thing you saw on the horizon.
No Animal
because
Crossing
still
or Pikmin
continue
though,
whatever you're
which
doing.
is
Oh no! But then keep on tracking and finding moons.
Another reason to explore everything is that there's very little punishment for dying. I just lost 10 coins, and there's lots, so I get to try again right away.
Whoops.
Oh, coin loss on death.
It's also worth mentioning
Versus
that the
number
bullet
of
bills here are
lives.
coming out with visors on, so they cannot be captured until you knock their hats off.
Which means there are no lives because lives are useless
Exactly.
in any game.
Fashion is very important.
Not when you can turtle tip to get star lives. Or crown.
Well, apparently this is not my day for this challenge.
That's right, third time's a charm, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what that is.
And if you
Bill's got a little
you don't
visor.
succeed, give up on the third attempt.
I'm just looking at the space where we saw other sections of New Dog City, and looking here, I'm just so impressed with the texture work that's been done. I feel like every time I see a new build of this game, more and more of these textures are just jumping out at me. It's really fun to see in person.
It is a gorgeous game, and we have some other segments later on in the stream that are going to highlight some especially pretty areas.
Oh, you got this.
Okay, host lady, she needs to speak up. She needs.
While I'm keeping my fingers and toes crossed. Yes.
Thank you.
I like the girders though.
One thing that we haven't mentioned
Those are very cool.
Throwback to the original Donkey Kong.
With the wrist straps
Yeah.
attached.
Yes.
And that's a really fantastic way to play this game. It of course supports Pro Controller and other controller options, but you can do so much with the motion controls, and throwing Cappy feels very intuitive.
Yeah. I'm going to switch to a different section of the game where I show the sand world, which is also playable on the show floor.
Is that your collectible, your level collectible?
It must be, yeah. I think. Well, you see now he's got 2 underneath his health bar, or the top left there.
Yeah.
Oh, there's probably like 10 in a world, maybe something like that. Oh, look at the new art behind them, dude. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, all the different.
That's amazing.
Catches or.
Here we are.
Yeah.
Oh, this place is so pretty.
So here we're in the
Odyssey.
the town of
That's
Twisterena.
cool.
They had a problem now because it's all frozen. Everything is cold for reasons, of course, that Mario will eventually solve.
Yeah, actually, if you hang still for a second, we can show his little idle animation when he's cold.
Oh, yeah.
Really cute.
Oh, he's cold.
I love the locals here too.
Yeah, I think he's distracted by the local dancing around, but I think if he's by himself, then he really shivers.
Oh, poor Mario.
So let's see here. One thing I did want to show off is, so as we mentioned, there's 2 kinds of coins in this game. And for I believe the first time in the mainline Mario series, you can actually buy things with your coins.
Mario.
Oh, so you have camera control, so
currency should be worth
fine
currency.
enough that you can actually go into almost like a first-person view. Did you see that when you were showing the shiver?
No, what was it?
So we wanted, coins to be used.
The camera let him get so close to Mario that Mario kind of went invisible, so you can see, so you could see
Oh, cool.
the side of him.
That's cool.
And I think you'll agree. If you go to a foreign land, one of the things that
So
makes
both Kirby and Yoshi and Fire Emblem Warriors. I'm just on Nintendo's E3 website too.
you kind of look at it and you think, wait, is this real? Can I use this?
今回はマリオもいろんな国を旅しますので、その国その国のコインというものを用意しています。
And since Mario is going around to all these different kingdoms in this game, we wanted to make sure that there was a currency for each one.
要素はコレクトするコインの要素になっていますので、集めたものでコスチュームを変えたり、お土産を買うことができます。
And they're a collectible item, so you can use them to buy different outfits or buy souvenirs.
お土産買うの楽しみです。
Yeah, and it's always fun to buy souvenirs, right?
Yeah,
absolutely. And speaking of shopping, we are now in Crazy Cap.
So there's two kinds of coins as we mentioned. The purple ones are unique to the local kingdom. The yellow ones are to
Nice
use
hat
at any
stack.
shop.
Yeah.
I'm going to buy because the guy at the door said maybe I should. I'm not living up to their dress code. Maybe I should buy some clothes to fit in better. I'm going to buy a local sombrero and poncho.
Oh, dude, they got like swag.
You see how adorable Mario looks.
Being adorable. I just love the shopkeeper.
Yeah, and their huge stack of hats.
He's so cute.
And you can see some of the souvenirs you can buy there that you can use to decorate the inside of the ship.
Nice.
And now I'm rocking this look. Let's go try that door again. So my capabilities are the same. You know, I still have, it's still Cappy, even though he's turned into a different kind of hat now.
That's really cool.
Kind of head wear
I really like that a lot.
Exotic superpower. And all right.
So does that mean
this
like
guy.
you can change? Oh, so
Snappy
good.
and lively. I think the hat is the one and the poncho is the other. All right.
Here's my question: if you possess another enemy while you have that hat on, while you have on the sombrero, does the enemy wear a sombrero?
You never really know what's going to happen when you
Why did I want to
into
get
these
in this room?
spaces.
I don't know. I wanted to get in this room so I could play a guitar.
Maybe.
You want to get in because it's locked.
But yeah, but
Oh my gosh, dude.
So it looks like it's a requirement for you to buy the certain outfits to get to certain areas.
Oh, so because they give you different abilities.
Well, you know, the room he's in now, the dude outside had a locked door. He wouldn't let Mario in until he looked like he belonged.
Oh, I see.
So notice that while using the motion controls,
So it's more interactive too, right? Like that's pretty cool.
more easily. It is possible with the button controls only.
Okay,
but
possess
it's
him.
much more
Possess him. Oh, come on.
All right, the classic Goomba.
Yeah. And let's just do a big one for that.
I feel like I'm getting spoiled on this game.
That's, I guess, something folks are probably noticing here. So you're not capturing those Goomba. It's not every single enemy that's capturable.
That's true.
You've got to find the special ones.
Yeah.
And a lot of it's having a good eye and just experimenting a lot with your cap.
I think they're a shade bigger, the ones you can capture, but I'm not positive of that.
Oh, nice.
So bullet bills, of course, are useful because you can fly with them.
Oh no, no sombrero. You can't capture all of them. Okay.
Capture my ride back.
And with bullet bills, you can only capture them for a limited amount of time because at some point they're just going to blow up.
Oh, now you're trapped.
Be a little mindful of what you're doing.
Yeah, you
when
only
you've
get
got
so
a
much
bullet
time
bill.
with the explosive, guys. All right, and then almost to one of my favorite bits in this level.
Oh yeah, the next bit you're coming up to.
Yeah.
Blew my mind the first time I saw it.
Dude, this game.
So, this place has these murals that look like they're decorated in this cool old school aesthetic, and I'm just gonna go right on in. And I've still got my costume.
So, Koizumi-san and Murokura-san, I think we definitely need to hear a little bit more background about why
Yes,
this
dude.
It's so cool, but
This
it's
looks
so
so good.
unexpected as
It's a
well, I
pipe
think.
made of voxels. And then comes up. And he still has the hat on.
He still got it.
That's awesome.
So we wanted to make something that would be, sort of a contrast with the 3D stages that.
It's cool. That's so cool, man.
I wondered how he was going to get out of the mural. But...
The 2D spaces are kind of more confined. They're more precise. It's more like kind of, sort of traditional platforming elements. And
I wonder if they're
also
doing
within the 2D
murals
stages,
in
as you
multiple
can see, we
levels,
wanted to
or
have a lot of different variety.
I hope so.
Kind of reminds me of the Zelda game.
And of course,
Even the music changes. You notice that?
I can't really hear the music. I got the volume on low. Otherwise, you'd hear it in the mic as well.
So what I'd love to show off when we're getting out to avoid the end of this space is just how much the music changes when we're transitioning back and forth. Because I know we've been chatting with some folks to hear what's been going on here, but if we just pop in and out of that warp pipe, it's a pretty impressive transition when the music changes.
You fool! What are you doing?
But there's no warp pipe up here.
Just start
so, yeah.
No,
but you can now see that it's more of a naturalistic instrument. So I'm going to skip ahead and show off the last part of this scenario. Okay, so for that, I will need these. Wrist straps, people. Always wrist straps.
Yes. Also to jump in.
Okay.
Yeah, it's worth mentioning too that we're only covering a tiny bit of what is in this kingdom. There's so much more to do and explore.
There's just a ridiculous amount. All right, so here we are. This is much later in the level. I'm still got my snappy outfit though. watch these bullet bills transition out of the 2D, and then I'm going to use one to break open this wall.
So another thing that's really handy about the bullet bills is a capture target that you'll see here.
Oh, nice. Even the bullet bills turn 3D with the mirror lens.
Oh, no.
I'm doomed.
That's okay. But it's got a little bit of a headlamp, so you can kind of use
See
that
where
to
you're
line
pointing,
yourself
yeah.
up.
It's super handy.
That's okay, because we get to see this cute little 2D to 3D transitioning.
I love that. It's so cool. All right.
I got about 10 minutes, by the way.
All right, you got this.
All right, here we go.
That's super cool.
And with bullet bills, you
This
can
game is
also
awesome. Looks awesome, dude.
as well.
Dude, so that is like
Joy-Con will let you go a little bit further, so it's worth experimenting
4 months from now.
for the timing of how long a bullet bill will
Yes.
last.
That's
Kind of
crazy.
like driving a car that doesn't have any.
We're gonna be playing this game in 4 months.
You can go faster. You can steer, but that's all you can do. And all right, so up here we're about to confront one of the Brutals, and folks may have seen them in our original teaser trailer for this game. They are an
that's cool.
evil wedding planning firm, and I'd love to hear
chain
more
link
from
necklaces.
the developers
You get coins
about
from them.
how they came to be and what your favorite Brutal is.
Okay, so what actual games were announced for release, like new games? Was it just Kirby and Yoshi? Were those the only new games that they announced?
クッパに、雇われてクッパの結婚式を成功させようとしています。
Those were the two games, and they were both platformers.
And then Metroid's coming.
Yeah, but that's not coming until like 2019, I bet.
結構仕事をきっちりするタイプ。
Yeah, I'll be rewatching the direction, taking notes.
I think it was just Yoshi and Kirby, dude.
なので、真ん中にいる
And
ちょっと
Pokemon,
背の低い
I guess.
同じような帽子をかぶったようなキャラクターがいるんですけれども、それがリーダーなので
Squish.
僕はそのトッパーというキャラクターがお気に入り。
No, she's a weird
And you
one.
know, my favorite is Topper, the kind of shorter one who has that green top hat.
Yeah,
on.
guy in green. Yeah.
Yeah, Topper.
How about you, Kozumi-san? Do you have a favorite?
小泉さんもなんかキリンのキャラ、そうですね、ちょうど今出てるハリエットっていうその可愛いウサギさんの
Will's just blowing up the
キャラクターなんですけど
Facebook page.
なんか可愛い香り
Will's blowing up the Facebook
情報
pages.
なんでそのコントラストがすごい面白いな。
This is really good timing because the character I like the most is the one you're fighting right
He's
now.
got a UFO hat. That's
She has
crazy.
this great contrast between
Or she.
her appearance and like how devilish she is. She's sort of like the
Oh, hey,
sister
Namor.
of the group here.
What the heck? Nintendo's press site has not been updated yet.
Her attacks are really
What's
fun
going
to
on
watch
here?
as well, especially when she starts flying around.
And it's worth mentioning you fight each.
Everyone's
of the
at
Brutals a few
E3, no one's
times,
home.
But they're tactics
Usually they're
more and
pretty
more
quick on that.
and dangerous.
But I'll be honest, having planned a wedding last year, I would take the help of Evil Wedding Planner.
Yeah, I mean,
They're called
any
Brutals?
Evil help is better than no help.
And they're very dedicated to their work.
And they're willing
They
to fight
care.
your enemies for you, and that's pretty
Can't
great.
you hit him with the hat?
Oh, nice.
There we go.
Nicely done.
Thank you.
ああ、かわいそう。
Sorry, Harriet.
She'll be back. All right, so that's a grand moon worth 3 power moons.
There you go,
And there we see Captain in
swoosh.
his natural state as
Yep,
well.
there he is, celebrating with Mario.
Aww.
Nice.
There's a bunch of moons like bananas.
All right, so that's what we have for gameplay.
Oh, here, hold on,
We
I
did
need to
have
think
one
it's
more
called.
little feature, I believe.
Yes, we've got some new goodies that have turned up here on stage with us.
That's cool.
So these are the amiibo for the game. We've got Princess Peach, Bowser, and Mario in their wedding outfits. And I just need to ask you guys about the development process for
Amiibo.
The
Are they
detail
amiibo?
of the sculpting is incredible. It must have been a very interesting
Oh.
process getting
Oh,
these to look like
dude!
they're in here.
That's awesome. Dude, check out these amiibo. Oh, you're not even on here.
はい、ヒロインであるピーチ姫をより可愛く魅力的に作っています。
So first of all, you know, we've got our heroine Peach, and we wanted to make sure that she just looked, absolutely stunning.
あとクッパとマリオもそのお相手であることに十分なビジュアルとしてデザインしています。
And you know, then from there, you know, we have Mario and Bowser as well, and we have to make sure that, you know, in terms of visuals, they weren't going to lose out.
They gotta
would be
keep
out.
up,
Yeah,
yeah.
they got to keep up. Yeah.
あとこのポージングっていうのも今回のテーマに合わせて物語性を持たせているのが特徴になっています。
And another characteristic of these is that the posing is very kind of directly linked with the story and what's going to be happening in the game.
Yeah, Mario's got kind of a humble bow thing going, and Bowser's kind of looking like I own the world.
And I think Bowser looks pretty dapper here, though.
Yeah.
But it is really amazing. I don't know how close we can get the camera here. We got a better look here, but in person, the texture, where some of them have almost like a pearlized kind of texture, and there's a lot of subtlety with the different kinds of fabric. You can really see a lot of nuance for these amiibo. I'm really looking forward to people seeing them in person.
Yeah, they're gorgeous.
And I wonder, at this point, is there anything you'd like to share about the functionality of Amiibo for our viewers?
そしてアミーボの機能性について何か説明していただけますか。
ですね。アミーボは
We're not out. They're not
コ
out
スチュー
yet.
ムを手に入れ
Pretty
る
cool
ことが
though,
で
huh?
きたり、あとはゲームの中でのお助け機能として活用することができます。
So you'll be able to use the amiibo to get different costumes within the game, and then they'll also have kind of an assist function.
And we do have existing amiibo that are supported as well. I think we'll be talking more about that at a later point. But I think that's all we're allowed to show for right now, unfortunately.
Right now,
I said don't
we'll be
touch
showing
it.
more of this game later on
Yes,
in
we'll
the
definitely do
stream,
that.
of course.
But Motokura-san and Kozumi-san, thank you again so much for joining us here and sharing some of the insight about the development process of the game.
Super cool.
来ていただきありがとうございました。ありがとうございました。
Thank you very much.
And folks who are watching, thank you so much for joining us. We're going to be back in a few seconds here with our next segment, so please don't go anywhere.
Oh, here's the actual. All right, dude. Well, I think that is a good place for us to kind of back off to. Are you still here? Jesse is actually is on the phone. We'll wait for him for a minute, but there you go. But there you go. All right. Well, Jesse, are you there, good sir?
Yeah, I'm back. That was a call
All
from
right,
work.
so so I think that's a good place for us to kind of wrap it up too. What are your thoughts? Final thoughts?
Again, slower than I thought. I was expecting more information, but what we got, I'm happy with. We got a release date for Odyssey. We saw a few new games. We've heard of new games in development that won't be out for another year or two. So, good things. I don't think anyone in E3 this year had a bad show. Everyone had Everyone had an above normal show, above average show.
Yeah, a satisfactory.
Yeah.
Nobody did amazing. I agree. I think that Nintendo did fine. Like it was, which I think like they showed off Metroid Prime 4. Or they didn't show it off. They announced it, which they didn't even say 2018. So that's actually like a 2019 game.
That's kind of my guess at this point.
That's a long ways off. We won't even see that game again until next E3. We're going to see it maybe. And same with Pokemon. They didn't have anything to show. They didn't even have a motion graphic or anything. All they had was, we're working on it. It's going to be at least a year, which is code for it'll probably come out next year, maybe next year.
Holiday 18 at earliest.
Yeah, but maybe 2019. It's possible 2019 for
Pokemon games usually come out in November, so if we don't see it holiday next year, we're talking 3 holidays away.
Yeah, and again, I think I just got a tweet. Someone said, "How are those managed expectations doing?" I'm glad that I did, because honestly, there were some games that I was hoping to see that we didn't see. Right? We didn't see Animal Crossing. We didn't see Pikmin.
We saw Metroid, so that was 1 year.
We saw Metroid though, which is good, and I think there's a certain. I am a little bit. It's weird to me that they announced both side-scrolling games for both Yoshi and Kirby, but hey, whatever.
I was just in line chat before we started recording. There's 180 messages in there.
Oh gosh! Those because wow. Okay. Well, I'm excited. It's going to be fun, but it's also yeah, it's a good time. I'm excited to stick to the stream, and I'm going to be watching this all day. I've got a external battery pack for my phone. I actually have a job interview, but it's not until 2:00, and I got to get ready and stuff like that. So, anyways, thanks everybody for watching and listening. We're going to be back. Stick to our Twitter account to find out exactly when we're going to be around to do the stream. We'll either be doing it tonight or tomorrow or both. We're going to be behind the scenes figuring that out. So, all right. Any last words, Jesse?
Nope. I think I'm good.
Right on. Well, with that, everybody, thanks for listening, and we will see you next time on Nintendo Dads. Hey, let's go out on this music. Probably can't even hear it. I'm only hearing it in my ears, but the Mario music. I'm going to download it and get it because that's pretty silly and awesome. All right. Bye, everybody.